Welcome back. So I decided to check and see if I had anything to restore SP. Glad you came prepared, Draco. Alright, let's rest up. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, I shouldn't need to use anything else for the rest of this palace. At least for the time we're in here. Yeah, that'll be good.
Come on.
Let's auto recover. Alright, and then let's leave. So we're coming up to kind of a big story point. No, it's more like just a big obstacle in the palace. So it like I said last video, it'll probably take 15-20 minutes to get past. Just because it's a bunch of running around and fighting different enemies. It's just a lot. There we go. There you go.
Wait a second. You're just gonna ignore that golden sheen?
Yes.
Look at that luster. I know it might be tough to take with us, but don't you think it'd sell for tons?
Come on, we didn't come here to... Wait, hold on, you're stepping on something.
Isn't this bad?
Oh no.
Oh no, I tripped the security.
You were the one making us be careful, too. So, what do you want to do? Run out of here?
No, passing through all of these lasers will draw far too many enemies to our location. Oh, hold on! Joker's not trapped! Sorry, Joker, but we're going to need you to search for a way to turn off these infrared lasers. This is a museum, so there has to be some switch to let the workers avoid these lasers. Find it.
Goddamn. Can't believe you all got captured that easily. So disappointed in you. Alright, let's take care of the enemies.
Let's go.
You. Oh, okay. That's not good. Oh no. Hit you again. Okay. Not resistant to gunshots. Stop using nuke on me! Just kill you off. Did I capture one of them? I know I wanted one because they had nuke with them.
Okay.
Next.
Persona. Echo. Nope. Get rid of you.
Focus.
There we go. Yeah, there seems to be some kind of button here. Wonder if I should press it. Press the button. So.
Yes!
Yes. Looks like Panther was able to get out.
Seriously, thank you.
Thanks, now we need to get Skull and Mona out. If we need to get Mona out, it's becoming a bit of a liability. Alright, let's get him. Come on, back up we go. Yeah, so, I just remembered last time I spoke about Umbrella Academy and the fact I wanted to talk about it a bit. So, I think my thoughts have changed a bit since...
Has it spotted us?
God damn, we're lucky it didn't spot us. Oh god.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Go ahead.
Not over yet!
Yeah, let's just heal you up. Yeah, so... Ah, crap. I'm enjoying it. Well, I've enjoyed everything I've seen so far. I really kind of want to rewatch it again. Well, I'll rewatch it for the first time, I suppose. I did watch the like first 2-3 episodes again.
Looking cool, Joker.
Really good. What are you weak to? And I enjoyed it a lot.
Fire.
But I do have concerns and problems. The underutilization of several characters is a concern.
Cool, Joker.
Oh crap, that's why I didn't get you. You're too high level.
Let's pull back for now.
Yeah, so the underutilization of certain characters, specifically in Season 3, the Sparrows, so underutilized. Could have been so much better.
Is this?
I think there's a little space between that painting's frame and the wall. With the painting. And I would have imagined there was a button behind the painting. Press the button. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. You did it. Let's hurry and get back together with him. I will say, it's not as bad as it could be. It's not, oh god, what's his name? It's not Kenji bad. God, if you don't know about Kenji.
Sorry.
Thanks, now we just gotta get Mona out of there. But I don't think we're able to get him out unless we can turn the lasers off. There has to be a control room for them. I don't know if it's nearby though. We just gotta trust him. Come on, let's try looking for it. So Kenji, if you don't know, is from Bungo Stray Dogs, and the 5th season of Bungo Stray Dogs is currently coming out. I don't know what he does in there since I believe I've only seen the first 2 episodes.
As I was saying.
Yeah, I think I've only seen the first 2 episodes.
What's that?
And sorry to say, for the first 4 seasons, Kenji does not do shit. And I mean that, like, he fights twice. The first one is his introduction against hooligans you don't see again. The second is against Chuya, who doesn't care. He's only there to talk, he's just playing with Kenji.
Yeah.
And he beats Kenji. The only other fight you could say he's in is during the when he tries to punch one of the hunting dogs, and he just gets decimated. He just gets stabbed, and then he just keeps getting stabbed during that entire arc. Essentially, once the hunting dog gets introduced, he just keeps getting stabbed. He doesn't do shit. Look, it says security whatever on here. Maybe they'll let us turn the lasers off. Let's hope we need a password to use it. Let's find the password then.
No.
No, it's probably ain't just leaving it lying around here. Then what are we supposed to do? Look for someone who might know it? Yeah, like those idiots. Why are you squatting like that? It's weird. Hey, did you hear about those intruders? You mean the thieves sneaking around in here? I got a call telling me to change the password just in case. And what did you change it to? Hello? Huh? I said hello. 07734. If you read the numbers upside down, they spell out the word hello. Is that right? Kind of? Yeah, I suppose that works. The 4's a bit weird, but yeah. No, little childish. Should be fine as long as nobody else finds out. It's not like anyone's eavesdropping on us. Anyway, don't forget, when you see the code input, be sure to say hello. Sure.
Hey.
Did you hear that? Sure did. Come on, Joker, let's go say hello to that terminal thing. Maybe first we take this guy down. Yeah, so it's not as bad as Kenji. The Sparrows are still utilised quite a bit. Not as much as I would like them to be. Not nearly as much as I would like them to be. Like, one of them gets killed in like 1 episode. Yeah, I think one of them gets killed in 1, maybe 2 episodes. And he had potential with his whole... His mindset and him as a person had potential. Granted, his ability didn't, since he... Well, in fact, no, his ability did, since he was weird, okay? Okay, let's give it a shot. Password should be 07734. There we go.
Nice.
Those guys did it. I'm saved. Looks like it worked. Sweet, let's go grab that stupid cat and get moving. Did not take as long as I anticipated. Thought this would take longer.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was very much unlike me. Sheesh, weren't you the one telling us not to go around touching shit in the exhibit? That is true. I can't believe I made such a novice mistake even for solid gold. Something was drawing me to this vase. What do you mean, isn't it just an ordinary gold vase? I wonder if there's something special about it. Should we take a closer look just in case? Ah yes, treasure demon.
Wait! For
What
real?
is this? Oh, I see, so that's why I was drawn to it. Joker, catch it. I'll explain the rest later on, just get after it and attack. Hello, treasure demon. God, I forgot what you're weak to, though. Stop groaning.
Persona, you're mine.
Morgana, do I have you equipped? I do have you equipped. Do you have Lucky Punch? You do have Lucky Punch.
That was your skill!
Perfect. You're coming with me. So, treasure demons like those will run away if you don't get them fast enough. So if you take too many turns to try to capture one, it will run away. So if you don't know what its weakness is to down it, the best thing to do is try to get a critical or a technical to down it. That's what Lucky Punch is. It's a small damage skill, but it has a high chance of critical. Good, good. That was pretty nice considering it was the first time running into one. What was that? That panther was a rare shadow that occasionally resides in pricey items. I call them treasure demons. They're great, not only do they give you a lot of experience, they might be useful for your personas too. However, they run very fast and attacks don't deal very much damage to them. Treasure demons. Breakable objects may contain treasure demons, especially when the security level is high. They may also appear in normal encounters. Defeating them will earn you many experience points. If you convince one to become one of your personas, you can use it as fusion material. However, a treasure demon cannot be used in battle. Yep, very useful.
Focus.
Yes, I was going on about stuff. Yeah, Marcus. His ability is weird. You'll know that if you've seen the show. So he seems to have just typical enhanced visibility. You know, physical physique. His capabilities, his stats are just elevated to superhuman. He has better strength, better stamina, better endurance, all that stuff. Just basically super soldier stuff. But he's also weird in that he somewhat floats. Let's make a note of this place so we can come right back to it later. Come back here later.
I'll just add this.
That may sound weird, but he does this show, essentially, not really a show, but every morning he goes onto the balcony of the mansion, essentially, and he does these push-ups on the fire escape as like a show to everyone, because the Sparrows are very big into the public eye thing. They very much like to be the heroes, they like to be seen, they like the fame. So he does this routine to endear the fans towards him. However, he always ends it off with jumping off of the ladders into the air. And then he does a backflip and goes down to the ground. The weird thing is, we see him do this twice and he seems to float down. Like, he pushes off as you would expect a superhuman to, but he seems to float down.
Time to go.
Which is weird. The hell, how are we supposed to get past this huge hole in there? Calm down, look where the security guard is walking. Yeah, just a painting. There we go. Yeah, so his ability is weird. I really wish you got more on that.
Be careful.
In fact, the Sparrows in general aren't exactly the most covered aspect of the show. Some of their abilities are not covered as well as they could be. I'll say that. Like, they're somewhat left up to interpretation in certain instances.
Looking cool, Joker! Joker took one out!
It's pretty easy to guess what some of them are.
Let's do this!
And it's pretty easy to see what they are, based on just how they look. For instance, one of them has gravity manipulation or nullification. No, I believe it is manipulation. She is changing gravity, but it's not as if she can only nullify it. She can change it as well, specifically. Yeah, so one has gravity manipulation. That's always easier to see, easier to read, easy to understand.
Let's go! A spectacular victory!
Another is kind of weird. It's like a box. It seemingly has telekinetic abilities.
Joker!
I believe it's telekinetic. No, I believe it's telepathic. Yeah, telepathic, so it does crap with your mind. They don't really show it off much. It fires off this like freaking laser beam to hurt one of the main characters. Then it also does this other ability where it's like trying to destroy the main character's brains to kill them. So its abilities are kind of weird.
That one is no joke.
The other one, another one can manifest crows. She manifests them and then controls them, and she sees through their eyes because she is weak. Well, not she's weak, I just read that word. But she is blind, so she has to use the crows to see through their eyes to see what they do.
Not over yet! Get ready! You can aim for their weak spot! You've got to the second person! Maybe you can hit their weak point?
There we go, that makes things simple. I can just press R1 and it focuses on one with a weakness that I have.
Ooh, very nice! You got an item!
Nice.
We all did great, huh?
Yeah, but now that I'm talking about it, I've realised the actual main character's abilities aren't explained that well either. Like,
That's all it takes.
I've been watching it with someone, of course, they're the one who got me onto it. And I explained, and I talked about it many times with her, that I do not like Vanya's powers. Vanya, of course, turning to Victor. So I refer to Victor as he, him, of course, since that's who Victor wants to be. Granted, in the earlier seasons, it is Vanya, it is she, but of course the actor transitioned, became he, him, so I'll refer to him as Victor. Yeah, so, God, Victor's abilities, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them so much. Because Victor is a MacGuffin. He is a Jesus. He is a, do you have a problem? Let me fix it.
Not over yet.
Yeah, his ability is sound waves. He can enhance them, he can project them. If he has a conduit, such as a musical instrument, he can direct them more in a more controlled way. But without that, they mostly come off in waves, like a AoE. Granted, like I said, if he has a conduit for the power, like if you think about Mjolnir in the MCU is a conduit for Thor's lightning. It's how he channels his lightning because he can't control it that well by himself. It just goes everywhere. That's kind of like how it is with Victor. He uses a violin to direct the sound how he wants it to be used. That being said, his abilities are way weirder than just sound control, because that would constitute mainly AoE attacks,
Show me your true form.
destroying someone's ears, trying to disorient them. But no, he does a bunch of crap, and I understand it's closer to vibrations than just sound. That's why he can do a lot of the stuff, such as destroying buildings. Yeah, man. Yeah, such as like, to make it more clear, Victor, also, if you haven't already guessed, spoilers for, like, the entire show. Please, go watch it, it is really good. Yeah, so, Victor is the reason the first apocalypse happens. Victor's ability kills everyone in the entire world. He crumbles buildings, it murderizes everyone.
Skull, are you okay?
And it's infuriating. Because not only does he have vibration and sound manipulation and enhancement, he also has energy tentacles, and the way he destroys the human race is by, like, using the energy tentacle things that he has, for some reason, to drain the power of the other 5, well, I believe he uses 4 of them. He uses energy tentacles to drain the power of 4 of the other umbrellas, which enhances his abilities, gives him like a Kamehameha almost, and he fires that at the moon, which breaks the moon and sends a large chunk of the moon hurling at the earth, which of course results in everyone dying. There's a bunch of story stuff that happens, so the main characters don't just die right there. I'm not gonna spoil that. It's just, it's so inconsistent with what it wants to do. Is it an AoE? Is it a direct to the thing?
That one is no joke.
It's supposedly the best power out there, even though it's just supposed to be like sand or vibration manipulation, which should not be as powerful as it is. But you can also do like a transformation. I imagine he does this due to the... No, because other people make use of his ability and they don't. I was going to say he does this due to trauma and due to locking his ability away, therefore it comes out as a different person, just in general.
Yes, I am now.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a trauma response and it comes out as a different person due to Victor denying his abilities for so long, due to being essentially tricked into believing he didn't have any abilities. But no, that doesn't work, because there are other people who gain access to his abilities later on. There's a woman that can copy them, and for some reason Victor can pass on his ability, because he like passes it on to this kid who he revives after the kid drowns. And the kid just gains access to not exactly the same abilities, but it's near identical. There's only like a few minor differences, such as the fact that the kid's ability, once he grows up, has this kind of heat wave effect. So rather than just sending out a shock wave, it also sends out heat because it can burn people. So that's like the only difference, from what I can tell.
Yes!
Ledger things deactivated now. This should let us move forward. Nice work, Joker. You're welcome. Yeah, so it's weird. It's really odd. I'd say the biggest concern, the biggest weird thing that you have to deal with in the show as far as not explaining abilities go, has to deal with number 2, Diego. Now, Diego is cool. I like Diego, especially in Season 3. I love Diego in Season 3. He's really good in Season 3, in my opinion.
The cognition here is weak. There may be a safe room nearby.
Yeah, especially after a certain person comes into the show. Hold on, Joker, don't you think that shiny building over there is kind of suspicious?
This is amazing!
Well, it's even gaudier than the rest of the museum. Definitely looks like something important will be hidden away in there.
Go.
Let's go find out. You're not going to let me go to the safe room, are you? No. Okay. Yeah, especially after a certain character comes back, I would say, for Season 3, and he gets this new responsibility. His character really gets elevated for me. It's really good. But the problem is his ability is not explained very well. from the look of it, from the visual storytelling, his ability seems to be he can essentially pinpoint accuracy throw something. He uses knives, and whenever he throws them, they curve in the air in order to hit a target that he wants. This would be fine if it was consistent. He throws them quite a bit, and they do typically hit the right places, but there are moments where, without anyone's interference, they will not go where they should. And it's never talked about or explained or elaborated
Are
on.
these infrared lasers?
And it makes me question
There's
what
no
his
way we can
abilities
get
are.
past them. This level of security only proves there's something worth protecting up ahead. Wait, there's something written on the sign. All personnel, this door can only be opened via the security room that lies beyond it. Please be cautious, as it is impossible to open from the outside.
So, it's never gonna open? How are we supposed to get past?
Wait, that door. I think I've seen that pattern somewhere. Oh, right. There's no mistaking it. That's the same door I saw earlier. Guys, let's head back.
Huh? Why?
I think I know what real-world door that's based on. There may be another way to open it. In any case, I'll explain later. Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's go. So we should listen to Morgana for the time being. Yeah, let's get going.
Let's head back.
And this is why you need to come here as soon as possible. Let's head home for today. We can come back here once we've hatched a plan. This is why you need to come here as soon as possible, because of this gate. You don't want to... If you're the kind of person who waits until the last day to get the palace stuff done,
Alright.
this
Looks
would
like this place is
screw
safe.
you over. I don't know what happens if you leave it for too long.
Let's do it.
I don't know if it tells you like 3 or 4 days in advance, hey, you should really go to the palace. Like, if you don't go to the palace, you're gonna lose the game. I don't know if that happens because I've never tried it. But this is why you should come here as soon as possible, because now you need to leave the palace. Crap, there's enemies in there.
Oh,
Show me your true form.
For some reason, I thought that was blocked off. Oh my god. I'm so glad I came back.
can't hit the enemy's weak spot right now.
Nope. There we go. Yeah, so I really wish that the abilities were
Not over yet.
more heavily explained. I know there's a bit in Season 2 where they go to meet their father and they talk about their abilities. I need to go back and watch that episode again because they all explain what they are. And I need to go look at that ability again. Because Diego's abilities are stupid. They're stupid. They're so stupid. I really wish they were better.
Okay.
Like,
That was easy.
the way he's written as well just baffles me. Like, how he's not opening every
strong
single
shadow
fight with throwing
should be
50
careful.
knives at someone is insane.
I'll reveal
The
your
only
true
reason he
form.
shouldn't do that, the only reason he shouldn't be able to do that is because he shouldn't be able to carry that much. And he doesn't. He carries a reasonable amount, the amount you'd kind of expect. Wait, you're resistant. Yeah, oh crap. Okay. Sleep. Thank God.
Persona. There.
Yeah, the only reason he doesn't open every single fight with a knife to the back of someone's head is because the show would be over. I believe it's in episode 2 where Cha-Cha and Hazel come into the house and they're staring at Diego and Diego's staring at them down the hall, and I'm telling you, if Diego started with throwing his knives and hitting them in their legs, they'd be screwed. The only reason that turned into a big freaking The only reason that turned into a big deal is because Diego tried to throw knives at their head, where they had a massive helmet on, which you can clearly see. If he went for the legs like he should have, then the entire fight in the mansion would not have happened. Like honestly, he should be opening every single fight with throwing knives into people's legs. Like, yes, you could try to go for the kill, but why bother when you can just incapacitate them first? It makes it so they're no longer a problem.
Hey, just calm down. Listen to me. Hard forward. My other self.
Let's heal up. Okay. Well, I'm just glad he didn't double shot me.
Persona! You're mine.
There we go, perfect.
Let's go.
Very nice. Yeah, let's revive him. Just, you kind of force to, otherwise, if you don't revive them, they don't get the XP from the battle, which can set them back quite a bit, your teammates. Yes, another one, another knockdown. Nice. Okay, this should kill him. Yeah, but besides from those criticisms, I think the rest of the show is fine. It is kind of... It's funny how, like, the 3 seasons take place within, like, a month. At least for 5.
Okay.
For some of the... For the other characters, it's a bit harder to quantify just because of timey crap. Just because of time travel and stuff. Making it so everyone's not experiencing the same things.
I can see it.
So it's not always the same for all of them. For instance, Klaus spends 3 years in 1960, whereas number 5 only spends a few days there because he gets there like 3 years later. 3 years and a few months later. Mine. Thank you. Give me that will seed.
One of Madarame's...
I haven't missed any so far, have I? I don't believe so. No, the red one should be the first one, I believe. Yeah, so... It's just kind of...
Our first will seed of the
I said it was
palace.
funny, but
Let's
it's also...
keep searching the area.
I'm also kind of somewhat annoyed sometimes during the first half of the seasons, because typically in the first half of each 3 seasons, typically in the first half, the characters aren't, well, the other characters aren't taking things too seriously. They're off dealing with their own things, which is fine. It's good for character development and stuff, of course, but there's always the underlying threat of, oh, there's an apocalypse coming. And I just wish the characters took that a bit more seriously a lot of the time. Especially in Season 2. Like, they really did not seem to take it that seriously in Season 2. The character growth, though, immaculate. The growth in the show is amazing.
We're the better team.
Yeah, I love all the growth. I love the growth that Klaus goes through. Love the growth that Diego goes through. Luther's probably one of my favorite growth showings. One of my favorite examples of character growth in the show. Just because you don't really like him in Season 1, but I loved him by the end of Season 3. I thought he was amazing. Maybe not, yeah, by the end. But also just like through near most of the last few episodes of Season 3 as well. He was just really good. But through most of Season, I think through all of Season 3. Well, I'm not saying most. It's through all of Season 3.
So easy, I'm
Luther's
yawning.
just so much fun compared to his earlier very stiff self in Season 1 and his depressed self in Season 2. Yeah, it's just he's such a breath of fresh air because he takes things so lightheartedly, which I know I just said I had a problem with people not taking things seriously, but
I'll just add this.
for Luthor, it's really good. Either way, I'm going to end things there. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I'll see you all later next time. Do hope you enjoyed. Do hope you're having a good day as well. If you're not, I recommend sitting back, relaxing, put something on you enjoy, Umbrella Academy maybe, and just have a day to yourself.